And we welcome you back to Thunder Alley here in Omaha, Nebraska. We continue our countdown to the top 50 bowlers in PBA history. And at number 44, our first lefty, Patrick Allen, known for his meticulous approach and his nerves of steel.
At number 43, it's Doug Kent, a.k.a. Dougie Fresh, the winner of 4 major victories and is on the ballot for this year's Hall of Fame.
Next up, 12-time winner Danny Wiseman, known for his wild shirts and being a bit of a gearhead, my friend.
Yes, he is. Next up, Tom Baker, best known for winning the 2004 World Championships and earning a 5-year exemption. The 54-year-old now spends most of his time double-dipping on both the Big Tour and the Senior Tour.
And tied with him, Joe Berardi, Hall of Famer, inducted in '90, winner of the U.S. Open, the Tournament of Championships, and the USBC Masters.
And last but not least, Mike McGrath, the smooth-stroking lefty, captured 3 majors, including back-to-back national championships.
And here's Bo Burton with a spotlight on number 40, Joe Berardi.
Tied for 40th spot is 11-time titleist Joe Berardi. The native of Brooklyn, New York, made his first title a notable one as he captured the 1979 U.S. Open at the tender age of 24. Berardi would add 2 more major trophies to his mantle, taking home first place in both the 1982 Masters and the 1983 Tournament of Champions. His stellar career was rewarded in 1990 with his induction into the PBA Hall of Fame.
Again, our thanks to Bo Burton for voicing over these features all season long. It was great seeing him last week in Wichita as well, and it's always a treat to see Walter Ray Williams Jr. bowl live. 27 years on the tour, 44 titles, looking for number 45 and asking for the house music to be cut. Your number 2 seed. We've seen that a few times before.
You ever seen Walter Ray bowl on television play the outside part of the lane and strike a lot?
Red ball at 5.
You know, and the writing was kind of on the wall. You watched where Brad and Wes Malott were playing, and you're like, wow, well, where's Walter Ray going to play when he gets on the lanes? Fired right up first arrow. Not too many better than him at that. Apparently, Brad forgot his no pest strip because there's some flying insects flying around him right now. That's the word I just got.
Great start to this one. Again, Angelo took care of Wes Malott, 222 to 195. Angelo, the number 3 seed. Runs bowling camps throughout the country, cleverly called the Brad Angelo bowling camps.
That would make sense.
Spent a lot of time in the marketing department with that one. Had about 8 or 9 camps this summer, none of them in his hometown of Buffalo. I mean, he's talking California, Indiana, Michigan, Tennessee, even Medford, Oregon, one of our favorite stops as well. And for the second consecutive match, Angelo opens with back-to-back jacks.
As the day progresses, I only see this oil pattern getting better and better. As the lanes start to dry up a bit, the guys will see some more, and the women will see some more friction, and that should help the scores get higher. As opposed to that ball not seeing any friction. One of the things I like about the stepladder format for television is the guy that wins has momentum. The guy coming on needs to find it in a hurry. Right now, Walter Ray strikes in the first frame and leaves the 2-8 on the right lane. And as you can see, this is how you can convert double wood or something with a sleeper.
Both of them great bowling turns, if you ask me.
Which one do you like better?
And I didn't invent either one of them. Mercifully. Take a look at our match number 2 matchup. Brad Angelo, 7th year on the tour. Walter Ray Williams Jr., Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where Walter Ray Williams Jr. ends up in our top 50 countdown. It's a no-brainer. He's in the top 3, maybe top 2.
I would say no-brainer, top 2.
Yeah. Oof. Fortunate drop there, but these last couple tosses are not going to go into the archive vault of vintage Walter Ray.
And a little left of target for Walter Ray, and he pulls it right into the dry part of the lane where Brad Angelo is playing. That ball's not going to hold pocket from there. So right now, Walter Ray needs to summon all of his instincts and all that maple moxie and start making some adjustments right now. Otherwise, Brad Angelo is going to run away. Brad is comfortable now. He's got a great idea and a nice blueprint of what his bowling ball is going to do when he lets go of it.
One of the perks of opening the day on the lanes and not having to sit and wait is you know how these lanes have broken down already. It makes your adjustments just a little bit easier.
Beautiful shot, leaving the ring in 10. And Brad does look very comfortable. He knows what he wants to do with his ball speed. He knows what he wants to do with rotation. And that's going to make the task that much tougher for Walter Ray Williams Jr. to get by him in this match.
Angelo with more of a straight approach to his bowling, particularly this week. And he said, you know, you can hook it, you can go straight, but if you're throwing it straight this week, it makes your adjustments easier than the hookers, if you will, as the lanes start breaking down. I know, as soon as I said that, I said I need to find another term for that.
How about crankers?
Thank you.
We could use crankers instead of...
Yes.
Yeah. But no, I'm with you, Rob. Just let me gain my composure here for a second.
I appreciate that. And another strike for Angelo.
Anytime the pattern gets tricky, the scores are low, straighter's greater. The adjustments are a lot more subtle. You don't have to make these big giant moves, and it's just easier to make 1 or 2 or 3 board adjustments than when you're moving 1 or 2 arrows.
Second strike for Walter Ray after back-to-back spares. Take a look at the very early stages of the Player of the Year points list. Norm Duke with his win last week, and with that being a major, sitting on top of everybody with 24 points. There's Chris Barnes, the runner-up, in second. And Barnes here today, getting some practice time in Omaha.
Back in it. Back in it.
Never, ever count that man out.
No, he's just too good. You don't win 44 times not being able to make adjustments or deal with adversity.
Three out of his first 4 frames have been strikes for Angelo, your number 3 seed. 2 in a row for him now.
Yeah, and he's high flushed every shot. So now it looks like the only thing that's going to stop Brad Angelo would be bad pin carry. I mean, he's got a good look. He likes his ball reaction. He's comfortable. All he has to do now is make good shots and hope that all 10 go down.
Three in a row. And he'll have some time to sit and reflect on that as we head to a break. Walter Ray in a bit of a hole. When we return, horseshoe talk and triple-digit birthday wishes from that man, Walter Ray Williams Jr.